Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a collective reading. What's going on with you collective? Let's see what's going on with the collective. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, ascended masters. What's going on with the collective? What's going on with the collective? We have the page of wands. We have the 10 of swords. Hi. And we have the four of pentacles in reverse. What's going on collective? Somebody can't accept the defeat, or somebody is accepting that they're defeated here. Give me more for my collective. Yeah. Yep, we have the tower and we have the ace of swords. Somebody's accepting defeat collective. You won, they are accepting it because something could have crumbled in their life and it showed them the truth collective, that whatever they were doing against you wasn't the right thing to be doing, or whatever they were doing against you worked against them. So it wasn't good to go up against you, collective. Yeah, it wasn't good to go up against the Empress. It doesn't feel winning against it. It doesn't feel good winning against the Empress here. Give me more for my collective. Yeah, we have the 8 of Cups. Now they're accepting defeat and they're walking away. Because you are coming up as the Empress, but it's the energy here. Like you're really a goddess here. Somebody thought you were the Page of Wands collective. Somebody thought that you were you were low ranking. You were somebody to fuck with, and they had to learn the hard way with the 10 of Swords here. You're not somebody to fuck with, collective. Yep, we have the Justice card. Somebody got justice really fast, or somebody got justice in a situation, and it's not you're not one to be fucked with. You could have Libra in your chart, or you could have air in your chart. You're not to be fucked with collective here. Somebody had to learn that the hard way. We have the 3 of Cups. What's what's going on with my collective? This is low vibrational. We have the Knight of Cups here. You could definitely be a mother, or you could be a younger water sign here. Somebody's walking away from you. Collective, some be careful because somebody could be walking away from you while you're pregnant here, because they're penny pinching with the 4 of Pentacles here. With the Justice and the Tower, somebody could be locked away. Give me more for the collective. Yeah, we got the King of Swords here, heavy on the Libra. Somebody's mad as fuck, collective. So somebody could be leaving you a single parent because they mad as fuck about something. You could be younger than this person. Others of you collective, somebody's finding out that they need to not fuck with you. They're walking away because you are gonna leave them defeated. Give me more for the collective. What's going on with my collective? Yeah, we got the Queen of Cups here. Somebody's realizing that you should not be fucked with. Somebody's realizing it early. What's this? What's this internet shit here? Yeah, we got the 7 of Swords. Collective, somebody thought you were lying about something, or somebody thinks that you're lying to the internet about something. They could be thinking that you're lying about being a mother here or something like that. Or they could be saying collective that you walked away from being a mom to hold on to your money here, and now you're going through a tower moment because with your baby father here, because he's exposing you or something like that, exposing that you're really like you're a deadbeat mother here or something like that. But whole time you got the baby, you got custody of the baby. What? Yes, high priestess. Whole time you got custody of the baby. You could be a Pisces here with the Queen of Cups and the high priestess, or you could be a spiritual practitioner here and somebody tried to dig into your life and it's not working. Because they got the information is wrong. We have the Ace of Wands here. So if you're pregnant here, somebody's about to walk away from you and they're going through a tower moment from fucking with somebody else here as well. They treated this Queen of Cups poorly with the King of Swords here. Not true. I know they did. Oh, go blow your nose. LOL. No, it's not that. My every time, like not every time, because I did a reading yesterday and my nose wasn't itching. Somebody that's watching me, they have allergies and I channel. So I could feel their allergies. That's why my when I get off of here, my nose is gonna be fine. My nose is not gonna be itching. That's how I know I'm channeling you. That's why how I know I'm channeling you guys' energy. What's this high priestess with the Queen of Cups? That's me? Yeah, I know it's not me. I know it's not me. I don't have any allergies. Like right now, like in my house, I don't have any allergies. What's the high priestess with the Queen of Cups for the collective? Right, we got the Eight of Pentacles. Whole time collective, you work for this kid. This kid is your life. That's what the secret is that somebody doesn't understand. We have the Seven of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. The secret is you actually work for your child. I am a Libra. Hi, Habibti here. Hi, Habibti. That's the secret. You work for your kid. So collective, somebody was trying to expose you on the internet that you don't have custody of your kid because you're penny pinching and they ran into a tower moment trying to run your name through the dirt. This person could be in jail now because they had to. Do you see how you see this is how energy works? Somebody tried to lie on you about how you were a mother, and they had to tell the truth somewhere else here with the Justice Tower, Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords. They had to tell the truth. And it resulted because like your ancestors could have forced this person in some type of hole to tell the truth about something else. And because they had to tell the truth about something else, they were exposed as a liar. What's this high priestess and the Queen of Cups? Yeah, we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. They tried to say that they tried to say that you're not witchy. They tried to say that you're not protected. They tried to say a lot of shit. I'm divorced. They've tried to say a lot of shit here. They try everything to make it sure it wasn't you. You with the Six of Pentacles here, you could have been penny pinching at first when you first had your child, and and you're working behind the scenes for this child. This could be a boy here with the Knight of Cups. Give me more for the collective. Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles. Now they're in lack. Somebody tried to say some shit about you and your kid. Now they're in lack. Now they're at the Five of Pentacles. You see how that work? You see how that work? Somebody was so sure about something that they had got going on that they in your business collective. Now they're the mother in lack here. Yep, we got the fool in reverse. Now they don't now whoever this masculine that they were connected to, now they out in the fucking cold with the Five of Pentacles. They was so sure that they was giving your tea, that they was in your business, that they knew the business that you had going on, that you're unattractive. Whoever this is giving me fighting for male attention here for this King of Swords. This King of this person didn't even like them here. This person did not even like them. They were giving all their love and attention to this person, and this person was really actually focused on you. So this King of Swords could have been talking shit about you. collective. How you're ugly, you don't take care of your kid, you be penny pinching for money, all of this shit. And this other bitch here was eating it the fuck up. Now they're in lack because they believe the nigga. They believe the nigga instead of getting their facts here because that wasn't the facts. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles. They could have been at the Nine of Pentacles. They could have been at the Nine of Pentacles. Now they're at the Five of Pentacles because they wanted to have your name in their mouth and they don't know how protected you are with the High Priestess and the Justice card here. Your kid could be your protection because you work for your kid. So you could have been penny pinching at first and you went from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, but you don't put your business out. You don't put your business out on the internet here, especially about your kid. Others of you, you don't post your kid at all. So that's why they're trying to say that you're a deadbeat mom here because you don't post your kid or something like that. Give me more for my collective. Yeah, we have the Page of Cups. I said it. You could have been penny pinching when this child was first born. This could be a water sign child. It could be a boy. You were in lack, but now you're not in lack. You're chilling. You're just chilling here. And this would be a younger water sign. They thought they had something up on you, collective. They thought that they were the Nine of Pentacles. They were younger than you. They were hotter than you. Now they're in lack because this is the thing. I feel like collective, they're in lack because they trusted a nigga. They put their faith in a nigga. They get what they need from a nigga. Who's this King of Swords here for the collective? And I feel like you work for your own shit. This is somebody that you could be married to or they are married to here. You don't post your money on the internet here either. So somebody thinks that you don't got it. Yep, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody got the wrong story about you, collective, and they're finding out the hard way the right story. That's what the fuck you get for being in my business. For sure, that's what you get for being in my business. Somebody thinks that you don't have a family support system, that that your baby father don't give you money, that your baby father left you a single mom or something like that when you chose to walk away from them and your baby father still supports you here. You chose to get a divorce and that nigga still want to be with you. If you call today to get remarried, they're going to get remarried to you. Somebody has your business all wrong, but I feel like it's because you were telling lies to people because you were trying to figure out, collective, who's spreading your business here. And you're figuring out who's spreading your business because they're going through tower moments with the Justice and the Tower card. People could have actually went to jail here because they had to tell the truth on the stand because they weren't telling the truth about your business. So ultimately, they have to tell the truth about their own business. Now they're in jail, or now they owe the government money, or now they police is watching them, or now they have to tread lightly here with the Tower and the Justice card. Give me more. Yeah, we have the Chariot card here. Who's this that want to reconcile? Because I left they ass in the corner. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. You could have been married to this person. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant, somebody thought that they were highly spiritually ranked above you because they had this Nine of Pentacles. So somebody thought that because they were manifesting things in the physical that they were above you in the spiritual. They got it fucked up here. They got that fucked up. I feel like you don't show what you manifest from the spiritual in the physical for a reason because you know people attack it, or you know people are going to want to come to be users. You know people are not going to want to genuinely be your friend here. So you show that you have less so that you can find genuine friendships. It's not that you don't show that you it's not that you show that you have less. You don't Your life, when people come into your life, they will see the fruits of your labor. You don't have to post the fruits of your labor. You're not for the internet. You're for real life here. You're a realist. So it's not that you hide what you have. When you come into my life, you'll see my car. You'll see what I have. If I happen to take a picture in my car that day because I'm feeling myself, that's what I do. I'm not going to be flashing money on the internet and doing all of this stuff. When you come around, you will see I have the money. When you come around, you'll see I have the influence. Somebody here have it fucked up because they don't know your influence in real life. They have influence on the internet. They don't have influence. They don't move people in real life. Their energy don't move people. They have to put they have to pump fake here for their energy to move people, and it only move people on the internet because it's just like clips of happy parts of their life. What's this chariot with the 3 of cups? Somebody had you fucked up. What I said, we got the 4 of wands in reverse. If that man calls you today to get remarried, they're gonna get remarried. We had the 3 of cups, the chariot, and the 4 of wands. You chose to put this relationship in the dirt. Somebody wow. So somebody's yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You were definitely married to this person. This person could be a Capricorn, or you could be a Capricorn, or they're just very, very toxic. But if you call this person, they're coming running today because you're not toxic. They love you a lot. If somebody else is learning the hard way, they're learning your energy the hard way. They could have forced themselves to be in your energy by way through a man. So now that they're in your energy through this man didn't warn them that they gonna get their ass whooped with fucking with your ancestors, because this nigga didn't even know that they about to get their ass whooped for fucking with you. Yep, I just seen the 5 of wands and the Knight of wands. They gonna get their ass whooped real fast. Don't God said do not touch my anointing. And somebody swears up and down that you're not anointed. They learning the hard way that it's very much that way. We have the King of Pentacles. It's because you could be very, very humble. But I'm telling you, this King of Pentacles here, whoever this husband is, ex-husband, they'll call you today to to get remarried. I keep feeling that. Who's this Queen of Cups? This Queen of Cups could be their new chick, and they hate this bitch. Yeah, you portray to the world with the 10 of cups here and the queen of swords that you don't have a family system, that you don't have people that ride for you. Cuz you could be like very upset with these people, and you vent that these people like they be pissing you off and shit, but you know that these people love you and you love these people here. So somebody has it fucked up. You could have been going through a rough patch with this family at the time where this king of swords came in, and they took it as you don't have a support system. They took it as you don't love your family. They took it as you're bitter. They took it as you are penny pinching. They took it as a lot of things that it wasn't. Somebody jumped the gun too early. Somebody here, they didn't stick around to really see what the full story is. The full story is you are actually your family actually gets money, 10 of pentacles. You actually work really hard for your money. You just didn't care for these people at the moment you're venting. It's like you go through cycles with these people. You know, sometimes you're good, sometimes you're not. That's how family works. They came into your life in a cycle where you were like really pissed off with these people because it was a karmic cycle that these other people had to work through. So you were bringing that part out of them. Like you were helping these people work on their shadow side at the time that this person came in. So they thought that you hated these people because you guys were all working on your shadow side. You guys are usually not in your shadow side when you're dealing with these people, but you have to work on your shadow side here. So somebody came in when it was very, very bad. People were working on their shadow side. They were at odds against each other. They were working on their ego. So they thought that you didn't like these people. Whole time, you and these people, you can ask these people for $10,000 today and they will fucking give it to you. They will give you the skin off their back. Somebody had your life fucked up because it's like they just seen stuff and they jumped to the gun. And then, two, they never asked you, ooh, they never asked you no questions either about like what's going on with your life. This could be somebody here that always talks about their life as well. They always talk about themselves. So they're yeah, we got the judgment. So they're learning the fucking hard way about you. Who is this Queen of Cups here? And they went to somebody else that the death card. They went to somebody else that they thought that, yep, we got the 5 of swords. They went to somebody else thinking that they were the better option. Little do they fucking know that this is a dummy. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups here. This King of Cups, they are in love with you. They are in love with you. They will reconcile with you today. Who's this Queen of Cups here? Who's this little bitch right here? Yeah, we got the world card. You were going through a rough patch with these people because you were going in the underworld. People have to fix their shadow side in order for them or order for you guys to get back to the 10 of pentacles. So you this person don't know that this is the cycles that you go through with these people. So when you're good, everybody has the 10 of pentacles, everybody's getting money, then you guys are arguing and you're working through your shadow side. You're working as you're working on yourself as a people. This is the cycles that you go through with this person, with these people, with these family members. Somebody didn't know that because they don't work on their shadow side with their family members. Everything always got to be cute kiki or something like that. They don't know that you check the people around you for them to be better, and you were checking these people and they didn't like it. They were checking you and you didn't like it. So it was a whole bunch of riffraff going on. But it's usually not how it goes. Somebody didn't want to stick it out for you for the long run. Yeah, we have the lovers sideways. Somebody didn't want to stick it out for you in the long run because they didn't want to fuck with you in the first place. They were just coming around to see what they could get off of you, and you protected your energy and you played the Knight of Pentacles. You could be the Knight of Pentacles out of your family, like the successor or the beneficiary here. And somebody didn't see potential in you or something like that. Somebody see potential in somebody else because they thought that they had it like that, but they really fucking don't. Now they're at the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody don't got nothing. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords here, and now they're stuck there because that's what they chose because they wanted to run their mouth about you. What's going on with my collective? We got the Emperor, the 7 of now they trying to figure out things that they could do. They can't come back from this because this was spiritually meant for somebody. They can't come back from this. We got the 10 of Wands. This was spiritually meant for somebody to channel their to come through and heal the star card, heal their shadow side. Because that's what was going on here. And somebody didn't want to do that. So now they stuck with wherever the fuck they at. And they not even attracted to this bitch. Could be the king of wands here. Now they not even attracted to this person. The queen with the queen of wands in reverse. All the shit that they was talking about you. Oh, um, oh, you ugly, you don't get money, you don't dress in designer clothes, you not fly. Everything that they said that you wasn't, that you was not, is everything that you actually are, is actually who somebody else is not. We got the temperance with the queen of pentacles. You could be Sagittarius with earth sign placements. Somebody, yep, we have the 6 of wands. You will be moving forward, collective. That's what's happening. After all of this bullshit underneath, you will be moving forward and somebody is stuck with the choice that they got. Somebody's stuck with somebody's emotions here. They're very emotionally unstable. And somebody has to always regulate it with the King of Swords. They're going to be tired of that as well. You're going to be moving on to different possibilities and different things here. After you have to cut these people to fuck off because it's growth here. There's something that's going to shock you. Yeah, if you have a child, if you have a son, you're going to be moving to peace with this son with the temperance and the 6 of swords. You will be moving away from these people, or you have already done so, or you're going to be backing away from whatever situation this is. Because somebody played. Oh my God, somebody's doing their hair. I hate the grease that they use. Give me more. I'm sorry, I can't. The reason why is because I can't use that grease in my hair. That shit starts breaking out my hair. Somebody's using that Indian hemp grease. Hate that. It's too like I don't know what it is. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. This past person, this King of Pentacles, could be coming in to give you an offer because they still fucking love you. I feel like you're turning that shit down with the 4 of Wands. You're like, I'm over that shit. We had the kid. It is what it is. My God. Yeah, we have the 2 of Cups in reverse. You're not in love, or you're not in love anymore. After you had the baby with this person, you definitely was like, hell fucking no. I'm not in love. Mm-mm. You are not my soulmate. That is not my job. Somebody got a job now. Somebody thought that you was gonna be a job. They got a job now because they wanted somebody that was stupider than them as well here. That the somebody that had their emotions on their sleeve with the Queen of Cups, they felt like that person was stupider than them. So they got with the King of Swords here, because that person is so emotional and falling down for them, they got what they wanted. But they don't understand that the stupider the bitch is, the more it's untrainable. because the more that they don't use their common sense, the more shit you're gonna be in because you have to constantly be behind this person like a child. They're an adolescent. They didn't want you because they swore up and down that you thought that this person was smarter than them. Thursday going results of an ultrasound. Aw, I was getting somebody was pregnant in the collective. I was getting that. Congratulations. Um, they wanted a bitch that was stupider than them. They didn't want a bitch that that was smarter than them, and they didn't want to give you credit for your intelligence either, collective. And that's another thing as well. This person is very arrogant with the King of Wands and the King of Swords. They wanted somebody that they could train, but you cannot train somebody that don't have common sense. Somebody doesn't understand female nature here. They try to use it to their advantage, but they don't understand it, so they're not using it to their advantage here. You want a bitch that thinks here. You want a bitch that thinks but also wants to be down for you. This is somebody that doesn't think but wants to be down for you. Those two don't match here. So somebody's finding out the truth that somebody is not trainable because they don't have no fucking sense for real. They just want to be everybody else. This is somebody that want to be another bitch. They want they get things to try to get the results of another bitch, and it don't work like that. You got to be yourself here. So this is somebody that tries to they're just like every other female, but it's not in a good way. It's in a bad way. Like I don't like I can't explain it. Like I'm trying my hardest to explain it, but I can't explain it. I'm tired of explaining these dumb bitches. And that's most of females. That's most of you females. Y'all are dumb. And men benefit off that because they feel like you're moldable, but they're going to realize in the long run that it's going to hold them back in the long run because your ability to think helps you get ahead, and somebody doesn't have the ability to think or even think to get out of certain situations. They're always looking to you for it. So let's say that this person taught you how to do something, right? You don't have the ability to think past what they taught you, so you're gonna be getting in some shit, and then this person's gonna have to always continuously come to save you. This person had a savior complex here. Superman, Batman, they had a savior complex here. And they thought that if this person constantly needed to come to them to be saved, that it would make them feel good, it will boost their ego, but they're learning that it's gonna get them into some shit because this person don't have the ability to fucking think that they're gonna have to take the fall. I found out family secrets and can't say don't spread around. Aw. Okay. We have the temperance with the star card. You're going to be healing here because you're actually a star here. You could actually have celebrity energy or actually be a celebrity here. You're going to be healing. Somebody has to stick with the decision here now. That's going to burden them because of how arrogant they were. Somebody wanted to be Captain Save a Hole, but the hole that they saving is going to continuously put them in a hole, and they stuck with it. Yeah. We have the 8 of swords here, they're stuck with it. That's on top of the 10 of wands. They are stuck with it. They tried to place that on you, that they could save you or something like that. They need to save themselves. Oh my god. Somebody got a project. And the project is never gonna be done. We got the emperor. It's emperor person. They wanted something that to make them feel powerful, and it's just gonna make them continuously feel like shit. Because what they don't understand is they got a daughter instead of a partner. And most niggas want that. They want you in the house, they want you adolescents, they want to be the ruler of everything, but this is not what this person needs. This person needs a thinker because it's something that they're trying to build here that they needed a thinker here. They needed somebody that will think with them. They didn't want that. They wanted to be the thinker and they wanted the other person to be the emotional person, but they're not understanding emotions is not going to benefit them for what they got going in life right now. If they had the home by themselves, they had like a steady income here of a good job, then maybe an in-house female would have worked. But it doesn't but it doesn't but for what they have going on right here, that's not working. It's not gonna work. They need a thinker to build they need to build the foundation with a thinker, and then whatever is comes next. Whatever comes first comes next. Nah, nah, Drake, you ate that. Anyways, we just try ride around trying to make sense. Oh, whatever comes first comes next. Just another late night with my exactly. They needed somebody to build the foundation, a thinker. They needed somebody to build the foundation, a thinker. They didn't need somebody that's emotional. That's what comes next. That's not what comes first. All right, that's what I have for you, collective. If it resonated, I hope it did because you guys are moving on to peace here. You guys are moving on to peace. You guys are pouring into yourselves. You're healing yourselves, and this healing is going to take healing to heal one time. That's it. You're going to have to just learn this lesson one time and one and done. You're not going to learn it again. So for some of you guys, this is going to be maybe your first kid and you're not having any more children, or this is the last kid that you're having. You're not doing it again. If you have the Ace of Pentacles, you guys could be 1 month pregnant or 4 months pregnant here. This is the last time that you're doing this. You're not doing this shit again. You're gonna learn your lesson. You've learned your lesson. Because something don't make sense and you're a thinker here. I'm getting this is a thinker, male or female. You're a thinker. All right, guys, that's what I have. I will see you in the next video. Bye.